Hi guys, it's Ascension. Welcome back to another Doctor Who video. My review on Ascension of the Cybermen. Right now, no words. I mean, the ending. Oh my god, I won't. If you haven't watched it yet, I wouldn't recommend watching this video just yet because there are spoilers in it. So I wouldn't recommend watching it just yet. I'd recommend watching it after you finish watching it. Right, so let's do this. And if you've never seen my face on your screens before, please click that big red subscribe button down below and click the notifications bell every single time I upload. This is part 1 of the 2-parter final. Now obviously the 2 parts aren't the same title, so Ascension, Cybermen, Timeless Child. So I can't really do part 1 or part 2 because they're both different titles. I'm just going to have to do it this way. But yeah, oh my god! Ascension of the Cybermen, what the hell? A bit like Spyfall, it kicks off really good. So they've done it exactly the same as they did Spyfall. Kick it off really, really good. Overall thoughts. I must say, I wasn't expecting. Overall thoughts. It was good, very well written by Chris Campbell. Of course, he makes the best. He makes the best Doctor Who script. But oh my god, the Master's back in a full swing again. We saw this, it's hard to explain. But we saw this thing and Gallifrey was it and the Master just launched through it. I was like, wow, the Master's back. And I thought the Doctor got rid of him once and for all, but the Master has made a return. I have been looking on Twitter and there has been something about the Master returning and he has returned. Wow, just wow, what an ending, what a cliffhanger as well. But it's all starting to come together. The whole Gallifrey thing and the Cybermen. Did the Cybermen actually destroy Gallifrey? Well, we'll find out in next week's episode, won't we? But it's all starting to come together now. With the Cybermen and the Master and Gallifrey. I've been trying to piece it together for weeks, ever since Spyfall, about what happened to Gallifrey, but I don't need to now. It's already started to coming together, like the Master and Gallifrey, like the Cybermen and Gallifrey. So did the Master get the Cybermen to destroy Gallifrey for him? And will we find out who the Timeless Child already is? So most of those questions from the Jadoon have already been answered for me, and I'm just like, what? But also that when Graham and Yaz got split up from the Doctor, Yaz took control like the Doctor normally does. She was the one taking control like the Doctor normally does. So I thought that was a good element in this one particularly. What else can I say? I don't think there's an awful lot to say because it's already got. We met Brendan, but what confuses me about Brendan is, was that Captain Jack? Because he was immortal when he got shot and fell off that cliff. He died, but he came back to life. So was that Captain Jack before? Was that him beforehand? I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be piecing together in my mind. That can't be Captain Jack because he wasn't even born on Earth. He was born in the Boshin Peninsula. So that can't be Jack. But it's weird though. The immortal thing. Made it look like Jack. I don't actually think it is because he got old and Jack can't ever die or get old, so yeah, that was a bit odd. What else? I don't know, there's not a lot to say about this. I mean, the Master's back. I don't think Jack's returning because if Jack would have returned, he would have returned in this week's episode. I think he would have returned in this week's episode, I reckon. What was new? Well, what was new was they had a So we had that lone Cybermen like we did in last week's episode, but we also had 2 old Cybermen from David Tennant's era, and we had new Cybermen for Jodie's Whittaker. We had new Cybermen for Jodie to tend with. They had more square faces than the other ones did. But the ones with round faces are the ones from David Tennant's era and also Matt Smith's. I think Matt Smith's ones have a little bit more of a squared face, but who knows. But also these big squared Cybermen are from Peter Davison's era as well. And yeah, so we've got some old Cybermen but a new design, which I think is very interesting. We've also got that big cyber ship as well, and we also had those cyber androids. What I liked about this particular episode is we learned a bit more about the Cybermen, as obviously with David Tennant and Matt Smith, obviously we don't get a lot about the Cybermen. We learned that they had those cyber drones, which are known as the Advanced Guard, which I thought was very, very interesting. I apologise if my pigtails look a bit messy. They are. I do need to fix them, but I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, that's what I thought was interesting to see. Like, we learnt a bit more about the Cybermen and what they are. And did I cry during this episode? I didn't cry during this episode. I thought it was incredibly well written by Chris Campbell, and he does say he is going to write the next series before handing it over to someone else. I've got a feeling the next person who takes over the next series of Doctor Who isn't going to be as good as Chris Campbell, because Chris Campbell brought back Gallifrey, so I reckon Stephen Morford's coming back to take over the reins again. But I think it was incredibly well written and also very, very good. So well done, Chris, on all those fronts. You did a well written story. But yeah, I wonder what's going to happen next. But yeah, I wonder what's going to happen next. That's the issue. What would you give it out of 10? I'm going to have to give the incursion of the Cybermen a 10 out of 10 because it was incredibly well written, and we have new Cybermen and old Cybermen. We have a mixture of that, so I'm going to have to give it a 10. But yeah, what's going to happen? And also the fact that Yaz and Graham had to lead this time, which like the Doctor leads, so they had to lead this time, which I thought was actually interesting, and I thought Chris wrote that bit incredibly well. So we'll see what happens next time. But according to the next time trailer, it looks like it's going to be an extra long episode, because I think the last episode always is. They try to make it as jam-packed as possible in the last episode. The only issue is we've got to wait a whole week now for the final, unlike we did with Spyfall, but that was special because they were putting it up on New Year's Day and then a couple of days after that on Sunday. It's a shame we're not getting that this time, but oh well. But we have to wait a whole week for the final, which gives me loads of time to do thinking. I apologise for not uploading another video this week. I've just been so incredibly busy as of late, so I promised to upload another 2 this week to make up for it. I will be uploading a theories video about what I think the Master's actually done to Gallifrey called I haven't actually decided a name for it yet, okay, but I will be doing a theory video on that, and I will be also doing another theory video on different things and just random Doctor Who theories, and I also will be doing a top 10 as well. Thought I'd throw that in, so you get 2 videos this week, a theory video and a top 10 video. Those will probably be uploaded on Wednesday and Friday, and then obviously Sunday you'll get another review. I might do a reaction video to the final episode of Doctor Who. If you'd like that, comment down below if that's what you'd like. And if you ever want me to do reaction videos to the old series of Doctor Who, I'm more than happy to do that for you, as it can get pretty boring. But yeah, so let me know what you want in the next after Doctor Who is finished, let me know what videos you would like to see. Would you like to see more review videos on the old series from the 2005 revival, or do you want to see me reacting to maybe the classic series? Because I am more than happy to do that as and when. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Next week I'll be coming with you with the Timeless Child, the second part to the incursion of the Cybermen. So I'm really hoping that happens, and we saw Gallifrey, so yeah. But the Master coming back, that was a massive cliffhanger. So let's see what happens next week, shall we? For now, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and give it a big thumbs up and click the big red subscribe button down below for 10 years good luck. So yeah, I'll see you all again next week. Allons-y!